Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lindsay Russell. I'm an online movement and health coach, and here on my channel I post mobility videos along with other resources to help you become the most comfortable, confident, and capable version of yourself. And today I was feeling a little bit anxious, and I know I haven't been taking care of my mobility the way that I should. So to get back into it, this is a little midday hip opener. We're gonna start with a deep-seated knee flexion and take a few breaths here. So if you want to join me on your mat or on your carpet or in your bed, and we'll get into it. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Breathe in to fill your entire torso. And release this breath with a sigh. One more time. All right. Now to get into it, I actually want to start in a tabletop position. Make your back nice and flat, and because our entire body is connected, I do want to start with some spinal rotations here. So it's kind of like a cat-cow pose. So a cat-cow pose, we would push through our shoulders and arch our back this way, and we'd come back up, bring our scapula together, and arch our back this way. But instead of doing it like that, I want us to do that in a circular motion. So we'll go one way, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then just to, again, because everything's connected, just to open up a little bit more, I want us to come into a child pose. Active child pose is what I would call it if you use your fingers to kind of pull your arms and pull out of the shoulder socket a little bit. You can rest your forehead on the ground and breathe in to the top of your thighs. So your ribs are pressed against the top of your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so from here, I want us to come into a downward dog. So you're going to shoot your hips up, and we can pedal left and right to open up those hamstrings, but keep active here. You want your arms to be straight, and you want to be pressing into the ground. Keep pedaling, let those hamstrings open up. Again, everything is connected, so even though this is a hip-specific mobility, we have to worry about other aspects of the body as well. Push into those shoulders. Press your feet down, trying to get your heels closer and closer to your mat. Every pedal should be easier, 1 foot at a time. And then eventually, I want you to try and have both of your heels on the mat or closest to the mat as you can. And breathe. we're going to pull our right foot up in between our hands. And then we're going to drop our left ankle to the ground, and you can tuck your toes under. We're going to come up and just press into that front hip flexor. So anytime you're in a position like this, you want to make sure your hips are staying square. You don't want to let them kind of go off center. You want to keep them square. You want to keep your hips next to each other, which means this hip is being pulled forward and this hip is being pulled backwards. That's going to leave you feeling the stretch in that front hip flexor. So you can continue to push your entire body forward while continuing to keep your hips squared. This is how you'll be able to feel that stretch in the best way. Keep that core engaged. You don't want to be floundering over. And again, breathe oxygen into this area that we're stretching. Breathe out any tension. All right, now we're going to push back, put your hands down by your front ankle, and then I want you to slide that foot forward a little bit and just fold over your front leg. Don't find yourself arching here, just use your hands to support. Again, keeping your hips squared next to each other at your center. And then you can try and pull this knee down while keeping this leg straight. Don't forget to breathe. And then you can play around, point your toe, flex your toes. Sure does feel good. Couple little ankle rotations there. And then I'm just gonna pull this leg back under and we're gonna switch sides. Keep this nice and quick for everyone. I know you guys don't have a lot of time. Same process on this side. Keep those hips squared together, push forward, allowing yourself to feel the stretch in now your right hip flexor. Breath. And now put your hands down and we're going to fold over the other leg now. One side might feel tighter than the other, and that's okay. this hamstring of mine is very tight today. I can tell I have not been taking care of my mobility, and I can tell that that's showing up in different areas of my life. So I know I need to make a change, get back to my usual practice. So next I want to do some windshield wipers, or 90-90s. So I'm gonna put your feet out in front of you, and when you bring them down, they should both be at 90 degrees. 90, 90, okay? And when you go the other way, they should also be at 90 degrees. You shouldn't have to move your feet. 2, don't forget to breathe. As you pull one leg over, we want it to pull the other leg over. 3. 4. One more. 5. No matter what level you're at, you should be able to feel those, but I do want to give you a progression if you want something a little bit more challenging. Sit in a resting squat. You can bring your knees down to the mat like this. So we'll do a couple here. If this is too challenging, you can go back to the other movement. All right, so I hope that was helpful. I hope your hips feel better like mine do. And if this video was helpful for you, it's probably helpful for somebody else. So make sure you go ahead and share this with a friend, and like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next